It's author Sandra Wilson here in the Kindness Kangaroo Library for another Storytime session. And in case you haven't guessed, today's story is about a unicorn. Yes, it's Do Not Wish for a Birthday Unicorn, written by Sarina Siebenaler and illustrated by Gabby Correa. So join us for this story, and as always, in the description below is a link where you can get a copy of the book yourself, as well as there'll be some inspiration at the end to help you write your own story. A birthday is special. It comes once a year. It's time to feel loved by the ones we hold dear. My mom said she'll grant me my wish for a theme. A unicorn party, a fairy tale dream. She will shimmer and shine with her mane all aglow. She'll be all that I've wished for and be a grand show. So we looked up our options and read the reviews. There were pink ones and gold ones and some with tattoos. We finally found one, a glorious sight. Look, she's discounted too, Mum exclaimed with delight. Then my grandma set off to retrieve our new guest, and she drove with great caution while heading out west. She was greeted by Stan, who was large and quite tan. Then his crew strapped the unicorn to her sedan. My goodness, look at that. It was finally time. All my guests had appeared. Oh, please show us your unicorn, all of them cheered. I excitedly watched as she made her debut. But, something was wrong. Was she sick with the flu? Not a shine to her nature, nor gleam in her eye. She seemed lost and distressed, or just playfully shy. We were so disappointed we couldn't deny, but we quickly felt sad when she started to cry. We noticed a note in her tangled up mane and then eagerly read it, as it tried to explain. We thank you for choosing the Uni Express, where we strive to deliver your birthday success. You've probably noticed poor Starlight's a mess, so we're sending this note to explain her distress. Poor Starlight had waited so long for her turn to be washed, dried, and pampered until she did learn that our sparkle wash broke, which then caused some delays. Wow, poor Starlight's been waiting for 21 days. And so that's why we're offering you Starlight for free, and we hope it's okay since there wasn't a fee. Will you please help us give her a party-filled treat? She's a little bit smelly, but really quite sweet. Here she's imagining the story of what Starlight had to go through. Then our grandma called out, I'll return to the shop. This is not what we ordered. We'll do a quick swap. Oh, but Grandma, I said, Starlight needs us right now. We should think of a plan. Make her happy somehow. We tried bouncing around in a house made of air, but her horn pierced a hole, and it crumpled right there. We played Try Not to Laugh, which has always worked well, but poor Starlight stayed sad, as if under a spell. Oh, I have an idea. This plan will be great. We will clean her right up. It is still not too late. Splash, whoosh, poof, sparkle, shine, whoops. Wow, great work. Oh, dear Starlet, we said, are you ready to see? Please come out when you hear us count 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Wowee! Starlight's lips peeled right back with a grin underneath, and her colorful braces beamed off of her teeth. She was finally happy. Her spirits were high. And she soared through the air while she painted the sky. The clouds formed some shapes of a cool party crew with a mermaid, an ostrich, some fairies showed too. Then the sun started playing our favorite tunes. Boy, this had to be one of our best afternoons. We all marveled at Starlight, who sparkled and shined, 'cause she sensed our intentions were thoughtful and kind. For the spirit of kindness will always shine through when we all work together to help someone blue. It's now time for the cake, Grandma shouted with glee, and then Starlight's horn played Happy Birthday for me. As I blew out my candles, my breath made a swish, and I thought long and hard for my next special wish. Soon Christmas will be here, I thought to myself. Oh, I wish that dear Santa would bring me an elf. Isn't that fun? That you had a wish. Do you think she'll get an elf for Christmas? I don't know. When she picked a unicorn, I don't think it turned out exactly how she thought it was going to be. But because of their kindness, it actually turned out wonderful for not only them, but also the unicorn Starlight. And I think that's just a wonderful ending for that story. So again, it's Do Not Wish for a Birthday Unicorn. And there's a link underneath so you can get your own copy. And we'll be featuring another one of these stories in a later Storytime session. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that story, because that's a fun one too. So now that we've seen why you shouldn't wish for a unicorn for your birthday, let's talk about birthday wishes and how we can use those to create a story. Many times wishes use our imagination of something we would really like, something that would fill us with joy, something that maybe seems a little bit out of reach, but we'd really love to do. And those wishes can be inspiration for a story. So think really hard about a birthday wish, like a unicorn, maybe a dragon, maybe it's somewhere you would like to go, maybe you would love to fly like a bird. What kind of birthday wish would you make? That's rather fantastical. So it's probably not going to come true, but it could be a nice fantastical wish which allows your imagination to soar and come up with some ideas that would inspire a story. So take that fantastical wish filled with magic and write yourself a story, or draw pictures for a story, or tell a story that includes that magical, wonderful, fantastical wish. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us for this Storytime session, and I hope to see you soon at our next Storytime session.